This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazelton Standard Speaker.
More than 11,000 students will be headed back to the classroom on Tuesday. That's the first day of school for students in the Hazelton Area School District. We'll preview the new school year next. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Lisa Sugart, sitting in for Ken Cara. Well, school bells will be ringing on Tuesday morning for students throughout the Hazelton Area School District. Tonight, it's our last installment in our Back to Schools week. Tonight, I talk with Superintendent of Schools for the Hazelton Area School District, Dr. Brian Uplinger. Over 11,000 students will be heading back to class on Tuesday in the Hazelton Area School District. I'm pleased to be joined by the Superintendent of Schools for the district, Dr. Brian Uplinger. How are things going? Is everything a go and ready to happen on Tuesday?
Everything is ready. We're very excited to get our students back in the classrooms, or even on virtual, in our virtual academy, or on our teams if parents have decided not to send their students back yet. But we're ready to go. And as you stated, over 11,000 of those students are going to come back in our doors. And I can't express enough how excited we are to get them back. It's been a long time coming, and we're ready. We're ready for them.
I'm sure they're ready as well. So now, what were the options for students going back and parents and that? Is everyone in person, or how is that happening?
Yeah, we provided two opportunities for parents to decide which direction they wanted to go. Number one, of course, in person, and students would report to their building that they were assigned during the course of the summer. If they moved from the elementary middle to the high schools or whatever, they would go to those buildings, whatever they were assigned. Then our second option is, depending on what grade level you're in, would be a virtual option. Our K-5 students, kindergarten to fifth grade, would utilize our Microsoft Teams, and that would allow them to have synchronous instruction. It's really difficult to have students in those grade levels on asynchronous, meaning the teacher isn't live with them to help them through the course of the work that they're being provided. So we are trying to get teachers to be with those students primarily throughout the course of the day. If they're in grades 6 through 12, those students will utilize our hub, our Hazelton Area Virtual Academy, which utilizes the curriculum through Edgenuity. However, our teachers still manipulate that curriculum to make it look more like ours. So they're getting the same information the students that are in person are getting. They're getting all of those pieces that the students that are in person are getting. So nothing is different other than the mode of delivery. But that delivery, 6 through 12, is asynchronous, which means there aren't live teachers. However, at the end of the day, after the school day, if students have questions, they can reach out to those teachers. We do have live teachers at the end of the day asking or getting any questions answered that students may have.
Are there a lot of students that are going virtually, or are the majority going in person?
No, the majority are definitely coming back in person. We may have around 200 students in K-5 and about 200 students in 6 through 12. So roughly 400 students not coming back to in person. And again, that may change. They may want to come back after they start the process in person. They can do that. They can come back. Or if parents are a little leery of the numbers going up, as they may continue to rise, they can still certainly pull their children from the district or from the in-person, I should say, and put them into the virtual academy or into our Teams program, and that's okay. Those are going to be offered throughout the course of the school year.
Now, for everyone who is coming back, what will be the requirements because of COVID? Will there be masks required? How is that working? And are the students, do the ones who are of age need to be vaccinated? How does this all work?
Right now, we are not mandating vaccinations for any of our students or any of our staff. Right at this moment, it's a personal choice. So they would decide if they wanted to get it or not. Again, we're not mandating the vaccinations. However, we are implementing and mandating masks throughout the course of the school day. Anytime they're in any of our facilities, buildings, offices, we are mandating masks to be worn just for the safety of everyone. They may or may not provide protection. We just want to make sure that we're trying to get as much protection as we can with as little intrusion as into your personal lives as possible. And at this point in time, masks are a very small price to pay to get students back in the classrooms.
Absolutely. And I know you have a lot of new staff coming in this year as well, a lot of retirements. So tell us about that.
We've done a lot of hiring over the course of the summer, a lot of interviews. But we're, as I said earlier, we're ready to go. We're ready to get the students back. And we're excited for that to happen.
Today's news feature is brought to you by The Cheese Store and more. Go to their Facebook page to see their specials and check out their catering menu.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
From the National Weather Service, Saturday morning we'll see patchy fog before 7 a.m., otherwise sunny with a high near 71. Saturday night there's a slight chance of showers. After 2 a.m., precipitation about 30%, low around 57. Sunday chance of showers with a thunderstorm possible after 2 p.m., mostly cloudy with a high near 69. Sunday night chance of showers and thunderstorms before 2 a.m., mostly cloudy, low around 59. For your Labor Day, will be mostly sunny with a high near 72. Monday night, mostly clear, low around 53. And Tuesday, sunny with a high near 73. Tuesday night, partly cloudy with a low around 59.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's Talk of the Town. The Dan Guydish Memorial Golf Tournament will be held on Friday, September 10th at Sand Springs Country Club. Tee-off for the event is at 12 noon, and the cost to enter the tournament is $75. For more information, you can call 570-788-5845. The Laurel Mall Labor Day Sidewalk Sale will be held from September 3rd through September 6th. For more information, you can call the mall at 570-454-2100. And that's today's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. William L. Kresge, age 75 of Hazelton. A funeral service will be held on Saturday at 10:30 a.m. at Salem Evangelical Lutheran Church in Audenried. Friends may call today from 7 to 9 p.m. at the Damiano Funeral Home. Raymond Lauder, age 61 of West Hazelton. Arrangements were held this afternoon under the John J. Postite Funeral Home. Marianne Windy Speck, age 62 of Shepton. Services will be private under the Harmon Funeral Home. And Patricia Juncker, age 66 of Freeland. Services will be private.
Tonight's obituaries are being brought to you in part by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory, with 2 locations in Rockland and in Drums, 570-384-3312 or 570-788-0977. And go to harmonfuneral.com.
Coming up, Ken Karras sits down with Standard Speaker sports editor Dave Seaman to talk high school football. And in the SSPTV Spotlight, it is our Mask for Inspiration. Stay tuned.